ready for action. Head for the canyon. Rebels spotted. Aerial attack. Attack formation.
Troopers gotten more exciting. Anyways, hello. How's it? Welcome to Mongoose Max channel. You know, it's Sunday, so we're gonna do a little old and new, but there's something extra because it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all who are fathers and spirit. My father has passed away about 8 years ago. He's a good man, more of a family man. So I think all his meritorious credit for morality in life comes from him being a family man. But he was also proud of his, well, I know he had a good time, not a good time. He was proud of the U.S. military service he did in the Air Force. So if I find an Air Force picture of him, I'll put it up. He worked for the government, did the family life. So, you know, it's like some people, you know, are made for, you know, going to the right spot, and some aren't. So we're going to explore that a little bit too. Today is a little bit of paranormal. So let's get started with that too, because I got another goodie and I'll show it to you soon. Okay, first off, it's the cat ball. If you've seen these videos before a little bit, you know the cat ball. You've seen other videos, you know the cat ball. So I'm going to turn it on. It's on. Are we going to get a light? Not even. This has known to work. Not when you turn it on. Oh, look. It works when it wants to. So I'm going to put that here. It stays lit for about... I'm going to put that there. When it's lit, it stays lit for about 7 seconds. This is what do you call these things again? K2. That's right. I watch so many videos of paranormal, even on TV. I watch Ghost Hunters. I watched Ghost Hunters when they were first starting out. I seen the earliest ones of Ghost Hunters. Then they got big, and then Ghost Adventures. I seen the earlier Ghost Adventure stuff. I watched them get big. And believe me, the earlier ones were cool. The later ones are just like, you know, hey, sold your soul to the company. This, you turn it on. As you see, when you turn it on, it makes a big jump. Boop. It shows you all the lights it can do, and then it hangs on that where there's low EMF or electromagnetic, it stays low. Now, if there's a high EMF, it will go high. For example, now, a phone should do it. Let's see if I can do this. This is a perfect example. The fan. Yes, we're impromptu here. The fan is off because of audio reasons, and this is low. Now, if you turn the fan on, excuse the audio. I'll put it on. Whoa! Look at this. Look at this sucker. Well, that's on low. But the electricity going through has these magnets. It's an oscillating fan. So electricity does the electromagnetic effect called induction. And this isn't Science 101, it's Spook 101. Like that, Spook 101. So you see here, this will get, if it detects something electrical, like an electrical outlet, it'll go off. So like the cat ball, well, I guess so. So I'm gonna hang it there because it's got a fresh 9-volt battery. I'm not doing this to conjure my dead father. Oh, and also, oh god, don't forget, time on Earth is short. Alright, so get time. We're gonna do a little old and new, and I don't know if we're gonna get to the newspaper. Just in case we don't, Roger Waters of Pink Floyd, former Pink Floyd. Roger Waters, I'm sorry, he got homeless, and he's desperately homeless somewhere in Honolulu. Must have been feeling bad about the demise of Sid Barrett, but Roger Waters is, you know, another brick in the wall. You know what I mean? He's got no place to go. I don't know what happened to all that Pink Floyd money, but I guess maybe David Gilmour's got it. David Gilmour. Just kidding. That's something else. So this is what I got today. Look, those things are just sitting there doing nothing. See, it's hard-earned money. This thing here is a proximity meter, okay? And I got this is rather not as expensive because I got it from, I'm going to put a plug in here, even though I don't get money from this. I really don't. It's called Attic Junkie. Now, Attic Junkie has paranormal stuff, so they're Attic Junkie Paranormal. Basically, atticjunkieparanormal.com. Okay, so you can go online and find them out. They're on eBay and Etsy and Facebook. So, Joshua Joyner, CEO, grew tired of hefty price tags attached to paranormal investigation equipment. So did I, because it's a big market. It's a big thing, too. So he created an innovative line of equipment designed for every budget in mind, like Mongoose Max Cheap, making all equipment affordable for everyone, including Mongoose Max Cheap. We offer
Scare Bear, REM pods, fully mini-sized Riddle Box, EM pumps, plasma discs, Black Star Portal, Spirit Balls, Metallic Ghost Houses, Deep Perps, Ace, Para 4 Ace lines, and we also offer Gen 2 SLS cameras.
Oh, the SLS camera, huh? Oh.
And then much more.
Attic Junkie Paranormal. Have to. But Attic Junkie Paranormal is where I got this. So this, and it came with instructions. Where are they? Okay. It says, insert 9-volt battery, and turn switch into the on position. I just found the on position, so I didn't have the 9-volt battery in there, so let's just do that right now. Okay. Little thing here. You just put it in the proper direction. Diode's consistent with the right direction, and put it back. Ta-da! Okay, and it has an antenna. Oh God, don't break it. First off, and this on switch is over here. So here's the on switch. It's on. It's detecting that I'm holding it. But look at this. This has a proximity of like a couple inches. That's like touching it. Isn't this fun? But about 1 inch away. So I'll put this. We can see. Okay, T-Rex. Oh, look at ball. See, because I made motion. All right. So if something breaks its proximity EMF electromagnetic barrier, it'll go off, like the cat ball there. Cat ball's going off. The K2 is not. So the mallet. Look at the proximity meter with the mallet. Touching. Oh, if I bump it, but near around it doesn't. So if I bump it, yeah. So if it bumps the antenna, but watch the hand. Far. It doesn't move now. About an inch. Now it's going half an inch. About an inch away, or within an inch. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing this for my, and of course, the spirit box, which we'll get to in a bit. I'm not doing this to make like conjuring the dead dad. Matter of fact, see, my dad, I think he was from Episcopalian Christianity. I'm not quite sure. No, not Episcopalian, Presbyterian, I think. I don't know. One of those Chicago Christianities. And then when he got married, he converted to Roman Catholicism in order to marry my mom, because he loved my mom and had a family with her. And that's why I exist. It's not good existential, but he converted to Roman Catholicism. And in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, where we look at it based on the 10 Commandments, you know, thou shalt have no other gods before me, the second commandment. That's where we have all this, like, don't do the idols, right? Now, in the Catechism, number 121:15, see, God can reveal the future to his prophets or to other saints still found Christianity. And that's what the Catechism says. Now, 21:16, all forms of divination are to be rejected. Recourse to Satan or demons, conjuring up the dead, or other practices falsely is supposed to unveil the future. Consulting horoscopes, astrology, palm reading, interpretation of omens, lots, and phenomenon of clairvoyance and recourse to mediums all conceal a desire for power over time, history, and in the last analysis, over other human beings, as well as a wish to consolidate hidden powers. They contradict the honor, respect, and loving fear which we owe to God alone. God first. But if you go divination, you're putting that before God like an idol. So that's where the theology logic comes in. But it's talking about conjuring up the dead, right? So is this one of these? But it's to unveil the future for some gain, which could be over other human beings, consolidate, which is the same with all practices of magic and sorcery, or to tame occult powers. Spiritualism, which is talking to the dead, is spiritualism category. So spiritualism often implies divination or magical practices. The church, for her part, warns against the faithful against it. So that's the thing. Because if it's for evil powers or exploitation over another's credulity. So if you impose upon others, or you're trying to gain power over others, or you're trying to gain from them, you're trying to take from them, spirituality often implies divination. That's if you want to know the future or gain powers, which we don't, because St. Francis said so. I forgot the wrong one. So here we got everything going on. Cat ball's going haywire now, but the other things are like fine. I think the cat ball's just broken. They sent me a new one, and last but not least, Ghost Box. So we're gonna have all set up, and then we're gonna do old and new. No, wait, we're not gonna do old and new with this, because it'll just be chattering. God first. We finally get to. I'm sorry, God. Nominus Deo Patri Filius Spiritus Sancti. Veni Sanctus Spiritus. Veni Sanctus Spiritus. Veni Sanctus Spiritus. A little random excerpt out of the old. Here we go. Let's go over here. Old Testament. Light? Oh, my light's under there. Does this work? Sort of. Okay. Old Testament. We have 2 Kings. Aha. 2 Kings, chapter 4:42, in case you're wondering. Elisha feeds 100 men. A man came from Balthazar, bringing food from the first fruits of the man of God, 20 loaves of barley, fresh ears of grain in his sack. Elisha said, "Give it to the people and let them eat." But his servant said, "How can I set this before 100 people?" So he repeated, "Give it to the people and let them eat. For thus says the Lord, they shall eat and have some left." And he set it before them, and they ate, and they had some left, according to the word of the Lord. That's in 2 Kings 4:42, which is very reminiscent of the Jesus miracle, which we shall go. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Second, we shall go to the New Testament. So new, random. Okay, stick it in. That didn't come out right. Light, there be. And we have Acts. We need rubric. We need some red words. Red words. Because red rubric is the words of Jesus. Jesus' words. John 17. Okay, we got plenty here. Just a little bit. Okay, this is John 16:16. Sorrow will turn into joy. A little while and you will no longer see me. And again, a little while and you will see me. Then some of his disciples said to one another, "What does he mean by saying to us, a little while you will no longer see me, and again a little while you will see me? And because I am going to the Father." And they said, "What does this mean by a little while? We do not know what he is talking about." And Jesus knew that they wanted to ask him. So he said to them, "You are discussing amongst yourselves what I meant when I said, a little while and you will no longer see me, and again a little while and you will see me. Very truly, I tell you, you will weep and mourn, but the world will rejoice. You will have pain, but your pain will turn into joy. When a woman is in labor, she is in pain because her hour has come. But when her child is born, she no longer remembers the anguish because of the joy, having been brought a new human being into the world. So you have pain now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice. For no one will take your joy from you, and on that day you will ask nothing of me. Verily, truly, I tell you, if you ask anything of the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you will receive, so that your joy will be complete." Thank you, Jesus. Not to be Mr. Griper. St. Francis, St. Padre Pio. What do we got going on here? The cat ball is just non-stop. So now, this. Oh, we're gonna be out of time. Okay, ready, set, calibrate. What happened? Welcome to Mongoose Max. The channel. It's on the other channel. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Ready, set, calibrating. Usually if you hit it, it starts going. Oh, I take it off pause. Silver. Because you took it off pause. Silver month. Okay. So, let's go to the news and see what Cat Bally is still going, and you can see it. So, this is not Roger Waters of Pink Floyd. I keep thinking The Doors. This is like one of those sorry tales. This is an old woman. She's like weeping because she's gotten some help from these guys in this place called CORE. It's a program from the city, and thrice weekly they reach out to the homeless in Waikiki. Once unsheltered are on the rise. So the unsheltered people are on the rise. This is not the houseless, homeless, whatever that I refer to. And now to relax. Here's somebody. This guy, Robert Jack, regional manager of Kaiser, amateur astronomer, captures the solar eclipse on a piece of cardboard. Jack offered a telescope to produce it. Use the reflecting telescope though.
Operation Sirius. Begin.
Serious. Look at this. Why you wouldn't choose death on Earth? Oh no!
Good.
Look, just think of the nice people up there. And oh gosh, people want to die. Don't want to die. Don't want to die.
Illegal. Say.
Stress.
Remember. Surgeon.
From rage room to sonic alchemy session, was a variety of ways to deal with anxiety in Hawaii.
Conflict.
Watch these things with Hawaii. The video where they break stuff.
Black.
Yay.
Emotion. Determined.
Black emotion. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. Determined emotion. Remember surging conflict. Grab month. Black emotion. Determined use. Jealous. Oh my gosh.
Honey.
Sounds all the good stuff for sure.
Distance.
Okay.
Fall. Instance. Sad.
Do we have time for
Resist. Wrong.
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh.
Evil. Depressed.
Evil. Wait, wrong way. We don't want that.
Warning. Push. Voice. Sick. Relaxed.
Warning, task, push, voice, sick, relaxed. Oh my god.
Confidence. Me.
Okay.
Dead.
For all you white people that want sting of injustice, you hear the cries, you want your grievances and wrongdoings, there's just one thing from you. Stay in line.
Spiritual. Bill. Brother. Daughter. Scared. Leave.
Okay.
Decide.
There's
Tense.
too much stuff. There's too much stuff.
Hurry.
There's too much stuff. We're not going to do letters to the editor. I checked them out. They aren't that good. Decide, tense, sleep, ready, hurry, measure. I don't know. Well, anyways, have a cat ball still going off, so I don't know. Cat ball. Anyways, that's it for now. God, these happy. There's no such haunting here. No such hexes. Fresh day, fresh aloha, and all that stuff. Fresh for you. Aloha.